It's noted, isn't it, with Prince Harry, just how much he truly misses his late mother, the Princess of Wales. He spoke about her endlessly in those media interviews for his best-selling book, Spare, and obviously brings her up at every opportunity. You know, people do forget, of course, that Princess Diana did have two sons, His Royal Highness, the Prince of Wales, Prince William. And while he has spoken about her publicly previously, he's not necessarily wearing his heart on his sleeve, as one can imagine. But of course, as time passes, over 25 years now, people have to sort of remember exactly what type of person was Princess Diana. You know, it's very easy, isn't it, to put them on a pedestal and say, oh, they were this type of person. Now, I was lucky enough to meet Diana on a number of occasions, and I have to say, a very striking lady, you know, very, very good with the public. No two ways about it. Knew exactly how to zone in on exactly what she wanted you to feel about her. Plus the fact, yes, she was incredibly beautiful in the flesh, but of course you have to remember, when you're meeting someone for the very first time that you've only really seen on pictures, you are slightly beguiled, aren't you? I mean, there's no two ways about it. It's the way it is. But of course, Prince Harry truly believes, allegedly, that his wife Meghan Markle is some kind of reincarnation. He spoke about this previously. And Meghan herself has obviously done her very best to emulate the late Diana's spirit with endless, shall we say, close comparisons, and allegedly even wearing the very same perfume to the very first meeting date with Prince Harry all those years ago now. But of course, the speculation is exactly how Meghan and Harry wish to proceed. You know, she apparently very much would like to be seen in the vein of Diana. Now, a lot of people are asking, well, you know, would Meghan have got on with Diana? And my surmise is simply this: absolutely not. 100% two of a kind people. Now, the difference between these two, for instance, is simply this. You see, Meghan herself is an actress, very unsure about what role she has to play. The biggest role that she had in the British royal family didn't have a script, so she was lost. Simple as that. She decided she'd mold her own script and it didn't go to plan, needed a rewrite. The difference, of course, with Princess Diana, she came from royal heritage, no two ways about it. In some respects, she was more royal than the king himself, King Charles, if you look back in her history. But the difference with Diana was she knew exactly how to manipulate the media, and manipulate it she did, meeting with various journalists, taking up at staff Christmas parties for national newspapers. She was no shrinking violet when it came to manipulation, something, of course, that Prince Harry has inherited. But of course, he believes that she would have got on incredibly well with his late mother. Naturally, that's something that he wishes to believe. I would suggest totally differently. As I say, two of a kind, and one of them would have wanted supremacy and to be number one. And the bottom line is that there could only ever be one number one, and that would have been, of course, the late princess. So while a lot of people are saying this is a good move for Meghan and Harry to decide to rebrand themselves under the Spencer name, the banner, it really will not make any difference. The biggest problem now is for Meghan is to convince people that she had even one iota of the qualities of the late princess. And as I say, I was a big admirer of Diana, make no two ways about it. But she did know how to manipulate people. And as we found out over the years, there's two sides to every story. She wasn't the brightest girl in the box. Let's not forget she was duped by Martin Bashir on a huge scale. Sadly, the princess is no longer here to defend her corner. But as many people do ask me online and when I meet them out and about filming, would they have got on? Absolutely not. But as you can see, there's only room for one diva in this particular corner. And that corner would have been taken up by Meghan. And then, of course, ousted by the equally clever, far more beautiful late Princess Diana. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.